This is Jared Horak for today's RacingDigest.com. We have a stakes doubleheader this week from Los Alamitos Racecourse for Saturday, December 9th, 2017. We're going to do the Cash Call Futurity and then we're going to do the Starlet. Let's start with the Cash Call Futurity, and that will be Los Alamitos Racecourse, Race 3. That's the Grade 1 Los Alamitos Cash Call Futurity for 2-year-olds, 1 mile and a 16th on the main track. And we have a 5-horse field. Instilled Regard is number 1. He broke his maiden last time at 1 mile and a 16th, getting a 123. Today's Racing Digest final rating. But the favorites in here have run much quicker, and he's going to have to improve. Not impossible, but he's going to have to certainly run much quicker. Number 2 for him, in a $100,000 stakes race at 1 mile on turf last time, he got a 128 final rating, and that was on October 9th. And he's another one, he's going to switch surfaces, and he's also going to have to run faster to beat those favorites. And one of those favorites is number 3, and both of the favorites are trained by Bob Baffert. The first one is Solomini. Now, last time out at 1 mile and a 16th in the Grade 1 Breeders' Cup Juvenile, he ran a good race. He was up on the pace throughout, ended up finishing a solid second. He got a 141 pace rating, a 140 final rating, a 144 CPR. That was an excellent comprehensive performance rating, his overall rating in that race. And horses that show that positional speed seem to get those better ratings, and he got a nice one there. And then a 91 fire rating as well. Now, prior to the Breeders' Cup Juvenile, he was second in the front runner, and then he broke his maiden in his career debut. So he has a couple of 2-turn races against Grade 1 company, and he ran well both times. And he's certainly going to be a big threat in here at 7-5 on the morning line. You have number 4, Runaway Ghost. He won a 6-furlong race at Golden Gate on their all-weather surface. Last time out, getting a 125 final rating. He's in the same boat as Instilled Regard, and for him, he's going to have to run quicker. McKinzie will round out the field, and also trained by Bob Baffert. Excellent debut. 7 furlongs, 140 pace rating, 131 final, 124 CPR, and then a 90 fire rating. And then to show the strength of that race, the show finisher, Shiver Me Timbers, came back and won his next start. It's a good race, nice pedigree, great connections. He's bred to be any kind. He's 6-5 morning liners, but the key is that his stablemate Solomini already has 2 2-turn races against Grade 1 company. McKinzie is only making his 2nd lifetime start and his 1st route start. So the experience edge certainly goes to Solomini. Let's jump over to Los Alamitos Race 4, the Grade 1 Starlet for 2-year-old fillies, 1 mile and a 16th on the main track. Again, a 5-horse field. Exuberance is number 1. Improved the CPR plus final ratings in all 3 of her starts. She got a 113 final rating last time out at 1 mile at Santa Anita. Piedi Bianchi could be the one to beat in here with that experience coming out of the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies, in which she finished 5th. Her start before that, the Grade 1 Chandelier at Santa Anita, September 30th. She got a 132 pace rating, a 125 final rating, a 122 comprehensive performance rating, and an 81 fire rating. She has tactical speed, she has class, she has that 2-turn advantage in here, and she's going to sit a good trip, probably stalking the pace. Dream Tree for trainer Bob Baffert, 2 for 2 lifetime, but both of those wins were in sprints, and she won both of those races by a nose. And she earned good ratings last time, 125 pace, 126 final, 124 CPR. She's a threat in here, but Bob Baffert said after her last start that she was probably a sprinter. But then this field came up short. It is a Grade 1, and they're probably going to give her a shot at a route, and she's a pace factor. War Heroine is going to be number 4. She's 9-5 morning line for trainer Peter Miller. She got a 138 pace and a 120 final rating last time out. Easy maiden win at Del Mar at 6.5 furlongs in her debut. She's going to stretch out. Looks like she should be battling on the pace with Dream Tree. Again, lack of experience. She has the talent with Dream Tree, but the lack of experience around 2 turns against Stakes Company could be her undoing. And then yesterday's news, number 5. Improved CPR, fire, and final ratings in all 5 of her starts. But her best dirt number so far was a 102 file rating. That was an 8-furlong race on the main track. She's 8-1 morning line. She is improving, switching surfaces. She could hit the board. And here's how we're going to play these 2 races. We're going to play them separate and then together as well in a daily double. For the Grade 1 Cash Call Futurity, we're going to just play one wager here with an exacta of Solomini over McKinzie. And then a daily double linking the Cash Call Futurity and the Starlet races 3 and 4. Again, it's just a straight double with my top choices. Solomini is my top choice in the Cash Call Futurity. Piedi Bianchi in the Starlet. So just play that double, a cold double there. Now we will make a win wager on Piedi Bianchi if we are not alive in the double. and then playing exacta with Piedi Bianchi in the Starlet on top of Exuberance and yesterday's News, the two longest shots. I think they both are improving and they both have a shot to at least hit the board. If you're interested in my full card analysis, that will start up again at todaysracingdigest.com with the beginning of the Santa Anita Park Winter Meet on December 26th, the day after Christmas. And if you're interested in this full digest, complete digest for Los Alamitos Cash Call Futurity Day for Saturday, December 9th, you can find that at todaysracingdigest.com in the products section. That will wrap up this week's video. We'll be back next week with another stakes race from around the country.